What is up, you guys? It's your girl Melly Mel, and I'm back again with another video. This time another episode of what we're not gonna do. Okay, I know I haven't done one of these in a long time, but I'm getting right back into it. I'm trying to diversify the content here on my page, so I figured let me go ahead and get on this. And today's episode is a subject that I really did not want to cover. I was hoping that this topic would blow over within a few days, but honestly it has become an annoyance all over my social media platforms, on every platform. So I thought I'd give my 2 cents on it, and the episode today is going to be on bonnet hate. So to start off, what we're not gonna do is act like whatever a black woman puts on her head is anybody's business but that black woman. I don't understand why anybody even cares what's on another human being's head. If a black woman wants to walk outside with a freaking shower cap, with a freaking dead mouse on her fucking head, that's her head. Why does that bother you, whatever the fuck is on their head? That's something I would just never understand. It's not even bothering you. That's someone else's head. That's someone else's problem. That's someone else's whole life. But you feel like you need to have an opinion on it? What we're also not going to do is pretend like the whole concept of this bonnet hate train isn't drenched in anti-blackness. Like, I see words used to describe how black women are going about wearing bonnets on their head, like ratchet and ghetto and tacky, which is ridiculous because white girls can go outside with their messy buns and all of this and nobody says jack. But a black woman wants to protect her hair and wear a simple little bonnet on. Now she got to be ghetto? Now she's got to be ratchet? How does that make sense? And what we're not going to do is pretend like black men haven't been jumping at the chance to just disrespect black women on social media because of these bonnets. As if they don't have their own mama walking around wearing a bonnet or sisters walking around in a bonnet. But they love when it's a black woman that they don't know, and they love to just clown her for whatever reason. It's just the black misogynoir. It's just the anti-blackness is just so weird and gross. Like, y'all are so OD with it. And with following black men jumping on this wagon of disrespecting black women, that opens the door for every other race and ethnicity to jump on that bandwagon as well. It's no secret that every other race and ethnicity loves to humiliate and disrespect black women publicly. That's no secret. They go out of their way. Every race now goes out of their way to make a comment or hateful something about black women and whatever the fuck the black woman is doing with their life. Not hurting anybody, not doing anything disrespectful to anybody else besides living their own black life. People love to just have an opinion and have something to say about what a black woman is doing, and it's so freaking whack and it's so freaking anti-black because no one does the same thing for every other race. No, it's only just the black women. So what we're not going to do is pretend like this whole bonnet hate train is not just another example of how society likes to police black women. Yes, people like to police black women on, once again, whatever they do. It could be something as simple as wearing a bonnet on their head, on our head, to protect our hair. Not hurting anybody, not doing anything crazy, but people love to police what black women can and can't do. What's acceptable for black women to do, what's unacceptable for black women to do, not to do. And it's ridiculous because, again, no one's really doing that to any other race. No one's really doing that to any other ethnicity. It's literally coming down to what can't black women do today? What are we going to get on black women about doing today? How can we make sure that these black women stay in line? Also, what we're not going to do is pretend like women who go out in bonnets, black women, whatever, who out in bonnets are trying to look attractive. A lot of people are so far just saying, oh, it looks messy, oh, it looks unattractive and all that. No one who wearing a bonnet is trying to look attractive. I've yet to see a woman go out and be like, I'm going to try to turn heads, so let me put a bonnet on. No, obviously they're not trying to look attractive. They're not even trying to get looked at. That's the whole point. They're just throwing their bonnet on so they can just go about their day easily. They're not trying to be looked at and ogled and have people have an opinion about whatever the hell they're doing. They're obviously just trying to get to where they're going. Like, people started this off because black women were wearing bonnets at the airport. Who the fuck cares? It's an airport. They're getting from one place to the other. Why does it matter what the fuck is on their head? Why do you care? If you don't care to see black women out in public because you think it's unattractive, you think it's messy, you think it's unkempt, whatever, guess what you could do? Close your fucking eyes. That's it. Or guess what? Look the fuck away. Obviously, no one is trying to be looked at when they're wearing a bonnet or the slippers. Like, you don't have to look at her. You don't have to acknowledge her. You don't have to have an opinion on anything that she's doing. She's not trying to have an opinion on you. She's just trying to get to where the hell she's going. Yet she can't even do that in peace because somebody has to have an opinion on what the hell she got on her own head. Like, what we're not going to do is act like people don't already know how important our black hair is to black women. It's been proven and shown and discussed throughout the years of our history how important our hair is to us. It is extremely important for a black woman to keep her hair maintained and looking good. That's been shown throughout history. And it's still proven today. A black woman is not going to disrupt her hair and do all of that just so she can look attractive for you. For you, someone she does not even know nor give a fuck about. You think she's going to mess up her hair, trying to brush it up or do whatever, trying to be cute for you? For what? Why should she have to do anything for a stranger that she doesn't even know? She can protect her hair in her bonnet and go about her business and completely be fine. Why do anybody have to have an opinion on that? Like, what we're not going to do is pretend like this hasn't been going on for years. Black women have been going out in public with bonnets on for years. I really am not understanding why all of a sudden now it's becoming this big controversy. Black women wearing bonnets out in public is a problem. Why? It's no one's problem. It's literally no one's business. This black woman isn't killing anybody by wearing her bonnet outside. She's not hurting anybody. She's not disrespecting anybody. She's literally minding her own business and minding her own follicles while she's trying to get somewhere and go somewhere and handle her own business. Like, that should be the last thing anybody's even worried about, a bonnet. Like, what we're not gonna do is sit here and act like black women wearing bonnets in the airport, at the grocery store, at the car service store is any big deal, is worth even having an opinion about. Do you know how much crazy shit is going on in the world right now? Crazy shit that's going on in the world. I mean, Texas just passed this ridiculous abortion law. We still are dealing with this COVID pandemic. Government knows that there's aliens out there and no one gives a fuck because everyone seems so super caught up on black women and bonnets. Really, guys? This is what we really want to waste our time worrying about? And lastly, what we're not gonna do is pretend like white people or every other ethnicity isn't going to be doing this exact same thing in a few years. Mark my freaking words. In a few years, everybody's going to be walking outside with bonnets on, slippers on. That's going to be the trend. That's going to be the new thing out, the cool thing to do. But because it starts now with black women have to get all the hate first, get all of the negative, nasty opinions and all that first, just so every other race and ethnicity can go out and do the exact same thing free of charge. No problem. I guarantee you, when everybody else starts walking out wearing sleep clothes and bonnets and all that stuff, no one's going to bat a freaking eye at it. But because it's black women now, everybody has to make a fuss. Everybody has to have a negative opinion because it's black woman doing it. Now let's see Becky should do it and see how she get treated. It's all ridiculous. So let me just close this video out by saying, stop policing black women. Stop policing us. We are the trendsetters of the freaking world. Literally. The world. Stop trying to police us. Stop it. It's not going to help anybody. We're literally setting the plan up for everybody else later on down the road. Stop policing black women. Stop policing black women. Stop policing black women. Stop.